Hello, welcome back to The Devil on the G-String. Our club's been meeting almost every day recently. What's got you in such a tizzy?
警察が来ました。
Huh?
なんか今職員室の方でゴタゴタしてます。
Seriously?
きっと俺たちを捕まえに。
Oh, shut up. We haven't done anything yet, and they're not here for us.
じゃあなんでマッポが突然乗り込んでくるんすか。
Have you forgotten already? Sheriff Tori's dad, the school's director, was in some big trouble a while back.
そっか。なんだ。
Well, was someone arrested?
なんでもよ、教頭のハゲいるじゃないですか。
Yeah, he was the one who lectured us when we stole the key to the gym storage room, right?
そいつを探してたみたい。
Darn, man. Does that mean he was the ringleader or something?
どうでも良さそうっすね。
I care. Next thing you know, every news team in the city's walking through the hallway, and I think I'll pass on having their cameras shoved in my face. Thank you very much.
ほんと、神は目立つの嫌いっすね。
The case has been dragged on long enough. It's about time it settled down.
そうっすね。去年の10月くらいからゴタゴタしてましたからね。なんでこんなに時間がかかったんですかね。
Who cares?
まあそうっすけど、一応白鳥に関わることじゃないですか。
I thought back on a newspaper article I once read. Basically, the incident involved a school expansion project. When various organizations made bids for the project, the director made a few under-the-table deals with a particular contractor. He took money in exchange for favorable consideration.
だったら、とっとと白鳥の親父を無所にぶち込めって話じゃないですか。
Well, you know, bribes are generally only against the law if a government official is involved. It would have been a bribe if they had paid off the city's public works department, but Mr. Shiratori isn't a civil servant or anything.
建設会社の社長だろ。
Therein lies my point. Old man Shiratori can take as much money as he wants from the contractors, and the police can't do anything about it. Well, until the point it becomes fraud, I guess.
じゃあなんで事件になってんだよ。
Getting legal heat for accepting bribes in his situation can only mean he was in bed with some city official. He was breaking the law and then trying to cover it up by getting his story straight with this unknown guy in City Hall. The drawn-out scandal was because the police were having trouble figuring out the connection between Shiratori and the local government.
手間どんじゃねえっての。こっちは税金払ってんだからよ。
You're not paying check, crud.
はい。
Anyway, they say finding proof of fraud is hard, right? This is no different. The director was certainly taking money, but if the city says it doesn't know anything about it, sorting out the truth becomes a heck of a lot harder.
まあよくわからんが、理事長が捕まらないで、なんで教頭が捕まるんだ？
Who knows? Maybe he was an accomplice.
あれじゃね、トカゲの尻尾切り。
You make one heck of a reptilian analogy. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
兄の子育て。
Huh? How on earth is it anything like raising a crocodile?
ない。
God, quit jerking me around. You're wasting my time.
じゃあ結局、白鳥の親父はお咎めなしかね。
Yeah, the school's board of directors will force him to resign. It'd be pretty amazing for him to keep his position after a scandal like that.
白鳥ってよ、さすがにちょっとはいじめられてたみたいよ。
So, what do you expect?
それで友達がいないんじゃね？
I was in the same class as her last year. The girl never had any friends.
よく知ってるな。
Yeah, I'm surprised I remember that, actually.
お前、なんか嫌われてるけど、何かしたんじゃね？
Maybe I did and forgot about it.
レイプして記憶が飛んで俺無罪。
That is one messed up haiku.
お前ならそんぐらいやりかねんってことだよ。
Well, whatever. Still wouldn't give her the right to smash my Wagner to pieces.
叩き割られたわけではないと思うが。
Shut up, mother. Are you a Shiratori sympathizer?
あいや、ちょっとだけな。
Oh, what the? You're disgraced. What, everywhere?
だってよ、親父が悪人だったらさすがに尖るって。
I guess.
今まで信頼してたパパがよ、
Kyousuke's so sensitive about this.
裏で不正な金もらってたとか知ったらどうよ。俺らみたいに裏表のあるやつが嫌いになるっつうのもまあ分からんでもなくね。
I was sort of a wet blanket, so I declared the club activities to be over.
勘違いすんなよ。復讐は復讐だからな。
Don't tell me you're gonna reform at the last minute and try to come off like a hero.
大丈夫だって。
Look, that's enough for today.
あ、まだ策が出来上がっていないんですか？
It's not quite ready yet. So I know she likes sweets, but I have no idea where to go from there. Well, something will go down tomorrow. I just don't know what yet.
頼みましたよ、神。
See ya. I wave at him and walk away. Christ, she's even more worthless than I thought, sympathizing with Shiratori. I'm not her father. Her hatred for me is misplaced, projected anger. Then again, why, then, is it just me she's always ready to throttle? Could Eiichi's joke be on the mark? Maybe I really did hurt her somehow and forgot about it. It's certainly possible. Either way, but I can't remember. If she has a problem with me, she can come out and say it. For now, I'll just go home and call Miki-chan. Maybe after that, I'll put some more thought into this revenge business. She did say she hated him because of that money thing when they first met. That night, I got a call from the Zai Corporation. I see. Yeah, I've been pretty busy these past few days. I'll be there tomorrow. Sure, yes, of course. Huh? Kids? Oh, the bunch selling cocaine? I guess I figured they'd wash their hands off any dirty business after father gave them a good scare. You're kidding. But well, I trust they haven't done anything to require our attention. We have a relatively trivial chat, and the call ends. I sense my headache coming on, so I lie in my bed and close my eyes for a moment. What shall I do with Shiratori? Apparently she likes sweets, but I can't say I ever remember seeing her eat them at school. I habitually turn on the TV. The news channel was reporting on our school. What? The police really did arrest the vice principal. Apparently he was the middleman between the contractors and the school. The incredible thing is that despite the vice principal's open confession, the director continues to deny all allegations. Then again, despite media hype, there's still no strong evidence linking the director to City Hall. But he did take money, no doubt about it, so I guess it's natural for him to be treated with suspicion. I wonder if Shiratori is always dodging paparazzi too. Like I was. As my thoughts meandered about, the headache I felt lingering my skull suddenly surfaced with a vengeance. I need to get to sleep. I muttered to myself as I pulled the covers up to my shoulders. I think I fell asleep instantly. It was so quick that I feared I'd never wake up again. Just as I'm about to fall into darkness, I hear a sound at the door. I hear the door open, and I realize I had opened it on my way out into the dark winter night. The director was taking bribes, was he? The school will play host to unprecedented havoc, I suspect. I must continue to exercise caution. I must prepare my revenge. The piercing cold buries itself into my skin, but as the trend would have it, the air is dry and empty of snow. I slip into the darkness, avoiding people's eyes as I make my way to my destination. I turn a corner and come face to face with the most unexpected person.
あら、こんばんは。ん？どうしたの？
Not at all. What a fortunate coincidence. I asked casually. What are you doing at this time of night?
今まで妹に会ってたのよ。
Oh,
やっぱりなんだかんだで落ち込んでるみたい。
and why is that?
父親が犯人扱いされてるから。
I understand the feeling. Was he really taking bribes, I wonder?
どうやら本当みたいよ。水葉にもマスコミに余計な口を聞かないようきつく言ってたみたい。
But there's no proof, correct?
いいえ、水葉を含め家族が証人よ。逮捕された市の職員が以前水葉の自宅に何度か訪れていたって。
Is there evidence that they held secret meetings involving bribery?
ええ、水葉はつい聞いてしまったって。
I see. If the prosecutor is worth his salt, the man will be found guilty just by calling his family to the stand. What kind of man discusses illegal matters with his family in the next room? Did you think they wouldn't betray him merely because they share his name? I didn't fail to notice Tokita's gaze.
あなたも家族が恋しくなったりしないの？
Every day of my life. Tokita refuses to allow her doubt to taint her firm stare.
何か違わない？
Something different?
あなたよ。目つきにしろ仕草にしろ気のせいかしら。
Trying to get some information out of me, are you?
別に詮索するつもりはないけれどね。
I'm glad you know your bounds, then.
知らなければ幸せということもあるから。
She laughed weakly. I smiled back and bid her adieu. Oh then, take care.
ええ、お互いにね。
I passed by her. I felt a glance bore through my back. It's natural for her to look at me suspiciously. But she doesn't know anything. Nonetheless, she's a sharp woman. I'll have to dispose of her too when I take care of Usami. Usami was waiting menacingly for me at the school's entrance the next morning.
ついに動き出しましたね。
That's a heck of a morning greeting you've got there.
ほうほほう。しらばっくれるおつもりですか？
Huh? She takes a step toward me. What? Did something happen? Her sharp eyes were more unsettling than usual.
ほほほほほう。身に覚えがないと。
You are literally impossible to communicate with.
ですよね。
I leave Usami behind and go to class.
おい、京介。
The second I step into the classroom, Iichi beckons me over.
お前、やたら派手なことしやがったな。
What?
とぼけんなよ。お前だろ。
Usami just got done telling me the same thing. What are you guys talking about? Apparently my question surprised Iichi as he tilted his head.
黒板に落書きしてねえの？
What stuff? I look at the blackboard and it seems perfectly blank.
あ、宇佐美が消したんだよ。
What was written on it?
それがよ。
I had already deduced that it somehow pertained to Shiratori.
白鳥理事長は罪を認めて自首すべきだ。
Tokita suddenly butted in. What?
今言った通りよ。
Her tone was soft, but her eyes held a stern fire. And that was written on the board when you got here in the morning?
何か思い当たることはない？
You mean on who's behind it? Tokita nodded. I think it wasn't me.
僕でもないよ。ですよね。
Usami abruptly showed her face.
どうにも浅井さんらしくない。こんな普通のいじめのような真似はチープな復讐にこだわる浅井さんのやり口ではないのでは？
Cheap?
チープじゃないですか。
But there'd be no point in attacking Shiratori's dad. She was the one who snapped my CD in half, not her old man.
いつの間にか真っ二つになったことになってるし。いずれにせよ、陳腐ないたずらだわ。
Tokita surveyed the class from her tall vantage point. It looked as if she were firing her anger sporadically, hoping to flush out the culprit.
姉さん、いいのよ。
Shiratori remained composed.
何も気にしてないから。
本当に？
事実だもの。
Shiratori's utter disinterest, as if it had nothing to do with her, prompted Tokita to shake her head.
たとえ事実だとして、それが何だというの？
Tokita spoke with enough emotion to convince me that she was the one who had been bullied.
水葉がこんな仕打ちを受ける理由があるのなら、ぜひ教えてほしいものだわ。
Her voice was directed at Shiratori, but it echoed through the entire class threateningly.
怖えな、この女。
See what I mean? I told you, man. Tokita is not someone you want as your enemy. I wonder, is the author of this abuse among the 30 students in our class?
姉さん、もういいよ。
Tokita stood firm, folding her arms with a solemn look.
犯人は簡単にわかるわよね、ハル。
まあ、多分。
Let's see it then.
犯人は左利きです。黒板にそういう跡がありました。
How?
手の側面とでも言うんでしょうか。文字を左手で書くと自分で書いた文字の上に手がかぶさって文字がぼやけることがありますよね。
Yeah, I would. And chalk would probably compound the issue.
文字にちょうど手刀のような跡がありましてね。
Wait, then why did you suspect me? I'm right-handed.
あ、いえ、そういう風に見せかけたのかなとふと裏を読みたくなりまして。
Darn, she's harsh on previous offenders. Well then, the person is left-handed and was in the classroom at some point between the end of class yesterday and this morning. That actually cuts down the list by quite a bit.
ちなみに昨日一番遅くまで学園に残っていたのは男子バスケット部の人たちらしいです。
I hear our basketball team is fairly strong. Well, looks like that's that. There's a left-handed member of the basketball team in this class.
はい。しかもその人物は昨日逮捕された教頭先生の息子さんです。
Hashimoto, was it? He clocks in at an impressive 6'3", and he looks a lot older than he is. Rumor has it he was a troublemaker at his old school, so his dad had him transferred here. He's pretty well known for his athletics. Honestly, I'd rather have him focus his testosterone on sports.
もちろん 証拠をつかんだわけではありませんよ。
However, it's just a matter of time.
ちょっとお話を聞いてみてもいいのよ。
She pointed at Hashimoto with her chin. He averted his eyes from Tokita as he fondled his crew-cut hair.
二度とこんな真似はしないことね。
Right, is this what happens when Usami and Tokita pair up? Usami piles up theories, and Tokita goes in for the kill, pushing for a confession. On the other hand, look at me. I think up half Bun's plans, and Aichi unfailingly screws them up.
Kyousuke, どうするんだ？
I was prepared to kick into gear today, but I need to rethink my strategy.
おじけづいたのか？
Oh, shut up. Usami and Shiratori were eating bread together in the corner of the roof.
宇佐美さん。
だから春でいいと。
ごめんなさい。今まであなたのことも好きじゃなかったから。
What's up with them?
私が浅井さんと仲良くしてるから？
ええ、それもあるのだけれど。
Shiratori was speaking in a whisper.
学園に入学するときに住民票を提出しなければいけないでしょ。
なるほど。
ごめんなさい。先生方の中で噂になってたって父に聞いて。
いや、担任の先生もそうだけど、皆さんいい人だ。嫌なことは黙っていてくださる。
What are they talking about?
ひょっとして宇佐美さんも私と同じような境遇なんじゃないかって思って。そしたらなんだか悪い気がしてきて。
私は私だし、水葉も水葉だ。父親は関係ないよ。
An incredible, unprecedented event then occurred. Shiratori actually smiled.
今日はありがとう。春。
I feel kind of awkward, so I leave the roof with Aichi in tow.
おい、あれユキ様と橋本じゃね？
Yeah. Wait, Yuki-sama?
やべえよ、ユキ様相当キレてるよ。
Steam's practically coming out of her ears. She has Hashimoto pinned to the wall as she scowls at him fiercely. She's wearing a bold smile. Hashimoto is shouting in anger. But in front of Tokita's doubtlessly solid argument, all he can do is purse his lips like an ape. Let's get out of here before Tokita drags us into this. We head to the classroom. Hey, Eiichi, pick a number between 1 and 4.
ん？もちろん1。
Yep, as I thought.
なんだよそれ。
Nothing. It's just, I played this game with Tokita yesterday. I got my butt handed to me.
どうしたの？
Suddenly, Tokita's smiling face appeared before my eyes.
ねえねえユキさん、僕にもゲームしてよ。
ええ、いいわよ。
Tokita looks at me cheerfully. What a sadist. A sadist.
じゃあ問題ね。
Sadist.
世界で一番長い川は？
川？
A、アマゾン川。B、ガンジス川。C、江戸川。
もちろん江戸川だよ。
ブー。京介くんは？
The Nile.
正解。
ちょっと待ってよ、 ABC って何さ。
ABC から選べなんて言った？
あいた、騙された。
Oh, even so, the Edo River?
ところで京介くん、
What's with that perma smile of yours? That's kind of creepy.
土曜日か日曜日、どっちか空いてない？
Today's Friday. I should be able to find some time over the next 2 days. You're fine either way, right?
さすがに知ってるわね。私はどっちも都合がいいのに、あえて相手に選ばせてあげる。約束を取り付ける時の基本ね。
It's business 101 too. The person who sets the time and date of a meeting is more likely to keep to the schedule than someone who's given a time to meet.
じゃあ、開けてくれるのね。
Hold your horses. I never said I had time.
僕でよかったら開けておくよ。
そう？水葉とデートだけどいい？
Huh?
え？
Ichi and I stopped breathing.
あの子ね、最近はほら、星？
Stars?
そう、天体観測が趣味みたいよ。
And?
ロマンチックだと思わない？
So?
あさってにはすごい星が大接近するみたいよ。
That's suspiciously convenient.
じゃあ、あさって決まりね。
No, look, I never said I'd go, okay?
でも水葉のこと嫌いじゃないでしょ？
I guess not. Now that I've gone and said I wanted to get to know her, I have no choice but to play along with it.
水葉に興味を持ち始めたのは確かよね。
I guess. Tokito looks at me like she's trying to see through me as we talk.
じゃあ、こうしましょう。
What?
明日、クラシックの演奏会があるのは知ってる？
Yeah, I was thinking of going if I had the time.
なら、水葉とクラシックの演奏会に行くのと星を見るのとどっちがいい？
I choose the concert, of course.
じゃあ、決まりね。
Tokito's smile grows to unsettling proportions. That choice wasn't different from the river question in the least. It looks like there are only 2 options, but there are actually more. The I don't want to go on a date with Shiratori choice I wanted to choose was there, but I...
今、やられたと思っているでしょ？私にはわかるわ。あなたは潔く負けを認める人。責任感も強いから、決して自分の発言を取り消したりしない。
Now that she's given me that label, I really can't back out.
京介くん、負けず嫌いだからね。
Gosh darn it, they forced classical music to betray me by using it as bait. Alright, fine. Tomorrow evening, right? The symphony will be playing in the concert hall in Central Bulford.
そして、あさっては一緒に星を見ましょう。
Whatever, I just don't care anymore.
いいわね、水葉。
Tokita calls out to someone behind my back. I turned around and Shiratori was standing there with a sour expression.
姉さん、勝手すぎるよ。
何言ってるの？あなたも納得したじゃない？
それは姉さんが無理やり。
It looks like Shiratori was talked into it too.
別にいいじゃない。二人っきりってわけじゃないんだから。
姉さんも来てくれるのよね。
栄一くんもね。
うん、僕はもちろん OK 牧場博多駅前してんだよ。
Ichi smirked smugly.
おいおい、なんか知んねえけど、ユキ様とデートかよ。これ七夕ってやつじゃねえの？
Hey, wait a second, you dumb. What happened to our revenge? Why are you getting all double date? Yeah.
もういいじゃねえかよ。過去にとらわれるなよ。
水葉が演奏会のチケット用意してくれたのよ。
姉さん、
どうやら京介くんの CD の件悪いと思ってるみたいよ。
My eyes meet with Shiratori's. Do you really?
別に。
She turns away. What's her problem?
すべて私の計画通りね。
Only Tokita was rejoicing. Nope. School ends and I head over to meet Gonzo for the first time in a while. It's been a month since Mao booby-trapped Gonzo's Mercedes. Those pesky cops have finally left us alone.
魔王はどうした？
Gonzo suddenly brought up the topic. What happened? I'm sorry, but there hasn't been any word from him since his attempt on your life.
宇佐美はどうだ？
Nothing. She seems to be living the life of a normal schoolgirl. Gonzo closed his eyes.
桜田門とそれからここの県警にも家畜を飼っているのだがな。
Hands?
爆破事件は表向きはヤクザ者の縄張り争いの一環と発表されているが、実際には魔王という存在を追って公安も動き出している。しかし魔王という犯罪者は国内国外ともにリストに該当なしだ。
I see.
車を爆破した時に用いられたのはプラスチック爆薬だ。出どころは北アイルランドの武器商人。ブツはロシア経由で日本に渡ってきたらしい。
Looks like our Mao is a full-fledged terrorist.
事実、不穏な動きはある。
Oh my gosh, an inquiry so horrific as to incite Gonzo to call it disturbing.
ここのところガキどもの誘拐失踪事件が続いているのは知っているか？
Oh, I didn't. My apologies.
分かっているだけでも10人。ただのガキではない。銀行屋の跡取り、代議士の息子、自衛官の卵。共通しているのは親に何らかの社会的権力があり、かつ未成年であるということだ。
Mines? But what's his point?
それからつい先日、この県警の捜査一課特殊班で薬物乱用の不祥事があった。免職になったのはたった一人の刑事だが、背後には大きな内部犯グループが絡んでいると見られる。それを受けて新しく赴任してきた時田という男がいる。
Tokita? Surely he doesn't mean Tokita Yuki's father.
人事としては異例だ。時田はもともと警視庁の特殊班にいた。交渉人制度の必要性に迫られて FBI にも留学しに行ったエリートだった。だが警察内部の闇を正義感丸出しでついたものだから田舎に左遷となった。
A strange light diffused through Gonzo's eyes at that moment, as if he were reflecting on the past. Is he an acquaintance of yours? Gonzo didn't answer. Actually, a girl named Tokita Yuki just transferred to my school.
知っている。奴は有能な人間だが子宝には恵まれなかったからな。
He sneered smugly. For Gonzo to call him a human, Tokita's father must be a force to be reckoned with.
肝は一度左遷させた男を復帰させなければならないような山がこの町の裏で住みつつあるということだ。
Dear God, I can't even imagine.
そうか。
No. What's got into me? I can't calm down.
魔王は捕まえ次第八つ咲きにする。
Of course. I guess he isn't planning on handing him over to the police. Gonzo signaled the end of the meeting by silently guzzling his sake. I had no more business with him, so I take my leave. Gonzo is terrifying. I meant to ask his permission to go visit Mom, but I hesitated. She's not doing too well these days. I guess I should just call her for now. However, the call wouldn't connect, so I called her hospital instead. From what her doctor said, her condition wasn't too bad. However, her mental instability was progressing. I managed to get sucked into a double date at a concert tomorrow. What a gosh darn waste of time. I should be out making money instead. But complaining doesn't do any good. I'll be able to cut ties with Gonzo in 5 years or so. No, 3 years. At that point, I'll finally be able to live with Mom again. In any case, sleep is the best thing for me right now. When I wake up, who knows? Maybe the snow will have finally begun to fall. I make a few appearances at the Zai Corporation the next day as I bide my time until evening. The cold is beyond bitter and snow has begun to trickle down.
なんかあの二人遅くね?
The only person on time was Iichi. You bet your butt they are. It's been almost 15 minutes.
しかし我慢だな。俺ちゃんの忍耐が試されているぜ。
You do whatever you want. I'm not biting anything. The brats are late. I loiter around annoyed, and the sisters finally show up.
遅れてごめんなさい。
You.
そうね、謝るわ。あなたは時間にうるさそうだものね。
Hey, Shiratori. What kept you guys?
別に。
Huh?
私がわざと遅れて行こうって言ったのよ。
You little jerk. What is this? Another one of your tricks?
ごめんなさいね。相手の時間を消費させることで、その人がどれだけ私たちを大切に考えているかを調べようとしたのよ。
And I called it right. It was a trick.
まあ、私が悪かったわ。でも、水葉は終始早く行こうって言ってたわよ。言ってないわよ。遅れると悪いって私の袖を引っ張ってたじゃない。そもそも姉さんが起きないんだもの。ただ寝坊しただけじゃない。ネタをバラしちゃダメよ、水葉。
Please don't tell me she slept in until evening. At what hour does Tokita go to bed?
僕は京介くんと違って全然気にしてないよ。
そうよね。京介くんも些細なことは気にしないはずよね。
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and go.
行くぞって。開演までまだ1時間もあるわよ。
Are you an idiot? The gates opened 30 minutes ago. We have pamphlets to read, season announcements to check. If we're lucky, we might even run into one of the performers.
わかったわ。
And listen up, you little... You better not hear a peep out of you, you understand? If you walk in there without turning off your cell phones, I'll rip you a new one. Is that clear?
わかったって。
The other people are going to be bad enough. We don't need to make things worse. Classical music is a social intercourse for adults, so you better act like adults. I want everyone on their best behavior.
浅井くんが一番うるさそうね。
So what did you think, brats? The sacred concert finished, and I inspected the faces of my 3 companions.
まあ、素敵だったわ。
Yeah, did you feel it in your heart?
ゆきさんが素敵だった。
You slept through the whole thing. He's worthless. Shiratori spoke up quietly.
一番端のチェロの人、怪我でもしていたのかしら。
Oh, this is a pleasant surprise.
何？
You were really paying attention, Shiratori.
少しタイミング合っていない時があったような気がしたの。
That's exactly right. Something was wrong. If I were Dr. Lecter, I would have killed him for that.
でも全体的にとても良かったと思うわ。くるみ割り人形なんかは特に。
Is that so? Well, you get a gold star for the day.
ちょっと顔近いんだけど。
That Nutcracker excerpt was my favorite too.
単にバイオリンの音が好きなだけよ。
Violins are my favorite too. The violin is the queen of instruments. Why queen, you ask? Well, I suppose I'd have to start at the beginning of the violin's long history to answer that question.
どういうことなの？なんかいい感じね、あの二人。
そうかな。確かに京介のトークについていけるのはすごいけど。
水葉ね、クラシックに詳しいのよ。
あー、意外。
京介くんみたいに好きで詳しいわけじゃないわ。
どういうこと？
部屋に漫画でわかるクラシックっていう本があったの。かわいいじゃない？
That's the gist, anyway. Point is, Shiratori, Bach is the ultimate boucher.
それは分かったけ
Do you see
ど
what I mean now?
食べないの？冷めるわよ。
Apparently, we had entered a cafe at some point, and I had a plate of food in front of me. Huh. And at some point in there, I had sat down across from Shiratori and begun to earnestly converse with her. Why did you leave your tomatoes?
好きじゃないの。
Seriously? That's kind of cute. Hold on. Wait, where did Tokida and Eiichi run off to?
とっくに帰ったわよ。
Really? They thought they'd just up and leave us behind?
あなたが暴走して手に負えなくなったからよ。
Oh, come on. I don't remember anything like that.
そうやってすぐ忘れるのね。
She pouted. Why didn't you leave?
何その言い方。しょうがなく付き合ってあげたのに。
Right. Sorry. I try to wolf down the food in front of me. We don't exchange any words for a while. This is awkward.
何か話したら？
Did you say something? Wait, say something. I never thought I'd be eating a late dinner with Shiratori. So, what's your blood type?
大型だけど。浅井くんは？
Hey.
Hmm.
Blood types are pretty interesting. What a depressingly bizarre conversation. Is it true that you like sweets?
姉さんから聞いたのね。
Is it true?
少し作るくらいね。
Really? I'm sure you've got something big planned for Valentine's Day, right? Why'd you get so quiet all of a sudden?
バレンタインがどうかしたの？
Well, I just figured you'd be making chocolate for someone, or something like that.
そんな相手はいないわ。
Oh, alright.
興味のない話はやめれば。
What do you mean, no interest?
あなたが本当に好きなのはお金でしょ？
What do you want from me? You want I should talk about the yen's exchange rate? What?
どうぞ。
Huh? You want me to talk about the exchange rate? What's wrong with this girl? I think the translation was weird there. Look, why do you hate me so much?
え
You know I'm involved with the Soniyama group, but that has nothing to do with you. So why do you hate me?
でも悪いことしてるんでしょ。
I don't do anything illegal.
それでも
She shut her mouth tightly and said,
人の行為を踏みにじるようなこともしたでしょ。
That's gotta be the vaguest accusation I've had all year. Isn't it the beginning of the year now? I mean, I've sat by and watched a few legitimate clubs in our turf go bankrupt, but that's nothing to crucify me
ま
for.
あいいわ。
You don't care?
これからは少し仲良くしてあげる。
You'll try to. Oh, thanks.
姉さんがもっと人に心を開けって言うからよ。
I see.
あなたに好意を持っているわけじゃないのよ。
I get it.
わかった？
She said the tsundere thing. What did I just say?
あらいいのよ。
She turned away again. Oh, you. Do you act this way because you're stressed about family matters?
何の話？
Well, it's not like I care, but, you know, Director Shiratori is in some deep garbage.
さあ
Nothing. I met him at the solo New Year's party, you know. He told me to look out for you, actually. But that's all I know about the man.
じゃあ今から会いに来る？
Oh, please. With my luck, you'd think I was your boyfriend and decide to kill me.
そうね。父さんは怖いわよ。この前も週刊誌の人をスタンガンで撃退してたから。
A stun gun? I gotta say, your old man's not really the type to be targeted by street gangs.
暴漢と間違えたって言い訳してたわ。あなたも暴漢と間違われないようにね。
What a scary guy.
食事中に変な話してごめんなさい。
Oh, it's fine. It's getting late, so we should leave.
うわー、雪。
That single word, said with such wonder, came so naturally to her that I was taken aback for a moment. What? You've never seen snow before?
そうね。
She glanced at me awkwardly.
それじゃあ
I like snow though, it's pretty. Hey, wait up a second. Are we still on for watching that star tomorrow? She looked down awkwardly. Where do you want to meet?
学園に9時頃。
Huh? 9 in the evening? Why at school?
屋上は空が広いから。
Well, I guess it's more accessible than the mountains.
じゃあ浅井くんの部屋にする？
I guess my terrace wouldn't be all that bad, but wait, how do you know about that?
あ、それは姉さんに聞いて。
Tokia hasn't been in my room either.
だから姉さんが春に聞いて。そういうことよ。
Well, whatever. Wait, is it alright to just walk right into the school late Sunday night?
一応のりこ先生も来てくださるから。
Miss Noriko?
天文部の顧問だから。
Oh. Are you in the astronomy club?
幽霊部員だけど。
I didn't know that. Wait, does that mean we have to wear our uniforms?
そうね。
That's a pain. Do you have the equipment? I figure we'll be needing a telescope at least, right?
ちゃんと持っていくわ。
I'll be honest with you right here, Shiratori. I'm not interested in astronomy in the least.
教えてあげる。
No interest usually means I don't want to waste my time worrying about it either. But that's cool, whatever. See ya.
ええ。
Shiratori headed for the subway station. As I watch her walk away, I think, see her tomorrow? I should probably walk her home. Oh. I mean, she can take care of herself, but I should probably walk her home. Hey, Shiratori. I call out to her.
何？
It's pretty late. Let me walk you home. Her eyes widened in surprise. Your neighborhood hasn't been as safe as usual recently, right?
まあ、そうね。暴力団の爆弾事件もあったし。
She nods as if convincing herself of something.
じゃあ、送ってもらおうかしら。
We head toward the subway station together. Okay. Snow is falling heavily in the eerily quiet residential district. Alright, see ya.
待って。飲み物でもいる？
I can't go into your house at this hour, and I definitely can't drink your old man's liquor.
何勘違いしてるのよ。そこの自販機で買ってあげるっていう意味よ。
Oh, right.
いらないの？
No, the time I spent walking you out here was worth more than a 120 yen soda bottle.
じゃあ、150円のペットボトル。
Still not enough.
どうすればいいのよ。
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll see you tomorrow. I turn to walk away as Shiratori mutters perplexedly behind me.
今日は、ありがとう。
Oh. Cool. I return to my room, and not 5 minutes pass before I have a visitor.
寒いっすね。
Or something warmer then. It was Usami in her jogging suit. Well, out with it. What's this important talk you need to have?
Huh?
You told me to let you in because you needed to have an important talk with me.
浅井さんとの雑談は私にとってかけがえのない大事なお話です。
So she just came to gossip. You look like you're on your way home from shopping.
ええ、秋葉に。
Akihabara?
あの町ではこの格好もコスプレということで認知されました。
Really? What's in the bag?
来るべき決戦に備えていろいろと。
Huh?
爆薬さえあれば爆弾も作れるくらい何でも揃えてきました。
And what, pray tell, are you trying to blow up?
もちろんあなたの心です。
Huh? Oh god, that's awful. What's that? Is that supposed to be a pickup line?
いや、浅井さんのツッコミは的確ですね。
It's not something you should fawn over.
ともかく明日は天体観測するらしいじゃないですか。
If that's what you want to call it. Did Shiratori tell you?
ええ、まあ何やら楽しみにしているみたいですよ。
We also went to a concert today.
それも聞いてます。楽しかったですか？
I did. I don't know about the rest of them though.
なんで自分も誘ってくれなかったんすか？
What? You wanted to come along?
いえ、全然。
What the? Why do people love jerking me around so much?
いやいや、浅井さんがいなかったら自分もここまで暴走できませんでした。
Now that's just plain depressing.
それじゃあもう宅帰します。
Her face tells me she wants to comment on her humor.
託記します。
Great. Go on, hey then.
託記してザギンのチャンネルと C 名ウークします。
Would you shut the hell already? I kick her out the door.
明日の水葉とのデート、自分も邪魔しに行っていいですか？
It's not a date, but if you want to come, then come. 9 o'clock at school.
はい。
Usami closed the door and left. I'm worn out. What on earth is going on in Usami's head? She's always following me around. But judging by her behavior on New Year's, she doesn't seem to see me like that. Well, whatever. I decide to just hit the hay. I feel a headache coming on like a train whistle in the distance, faint but quickly growing into a nightmarish pain. Maybe I should go visit Dr. Akimoto soon. I have a feeling I did something rude at our last session, but I don't remember what. That guy is so ridiculous, thinking I'm a nut job. The snow is a much welcome sight. It reminds me not to forget my anger. I dispense commands to my subordinates using an untraceable cell as usual. The children continue to flock around me. They see me as a guide on their path to salvation. They want to transcend their powerless existences, to grow from mere boys and girls into men and women of worth and value. The child I'm talking to now is no different from the others. I see. Well, seeing as Valhalla Vice Principal Hashimoto's ordeal was a direct result of Director Shiratori's irresponsibility, I think your plan would cleanse Hashimoto's honor quite efficiently. I speak gently. Oh, no. It's a splendid plan if you ask me. Your father would be proud. My first comment would be that your aversion to police intervention is very wise indeed. If dealing with a negotiator can be avoided, it should be. This isn't a film or a novel. However, what contingencies do you have in place for the case in which Director Shiratori does not accept your conditions? The receiver brought no response to my inquiry. Is there even any need to think? No contingencies are necessary. You simply have to kill the hostage. That's how these things work. Just take the life of Shiratori Mizuha and be done with it. If you fail, come to me. I'll lend you strength once more. The call ends and I slip back into the darkness. Now, how much of a stir will this lovely child cause for me? I only hope Usami has grown a little since last time. I'm willing to see a little more. The underlying self-fall, which I continued into the early morning hours, eventually came to a halt. It was 8:30 in the evening the next day.
で、どこで待ち合わせなんすか？
I'm wondering that myself.
ユキさんに連絡してみれば？それが全然繋がらなくて。
She's not asleep again, is she?
ユキは寝たいと思った時に寝る癖があって。
That darn nonconformist. It's cold out here. Let's wait for them inside.
自分は全然寒くないっすけど。僕も。
I dragged the idiot and the pervert into the school building. Ominous auras tend to hang about schools at night.
誰もいないね。
It's Sunday night. What do you expect? Club activities are long over.
つまり、この広い校舎には我々だけということですか。
What's she all excited about? No, it looks like Miss Noriko is here too.
そういえば職員室に明かりが灯ってましたね。
Want to go say hello?
いいや、やめておこうぜ。
Looks like the harsh wounds in his unrequited love left him with haven't quite healed just yet. Well, what do you want to do then? We still have 30 minutes before 9 o'clock.
ここで部活じゃない？それいいっすね。
These two are beyond me. Wait, how does Usami know about our club activities?
いや、みんな知ってますよ。浅井さんと栄一さんが理科準備室でくだらないことしてるって。
Well, whatever. Do you have the key, Eiichi?
鍵？
The key to the lab equipment storage room.
うん、教室の机の中。
Don't just leave it somewhere to be stolen by God knows who.
誰が望むんだよ。
Good point. The cell phone began to ring.
ゆきです。はい、もしもし。
I could barely make out Yuki's end of her conversation with Usami.
ごめん、寝坊したわ。
もう、そんなことだろうと思ったよ。
だって水葉が起こしてくれないんだもの。まったく私を置いていくなんて薄情だわ。
きっと愛想をつかされたんだよ。
水葉、もうそっちに来てる？
うん、まだ。
校門前で待ち合わせってことになってるけど、今どこにいる？
校舎の中。
じゃあ表で待っていてちょうだい。1時間もしたら行くわ。
1時間って早く来てよ、寒いんだから。
分かったわよ。全員分のお弁当買っていくから。
The call ended.
聞こえてました？
Unfortunately. Who does she think she is?
とりあえず出ましょう。水葉も来てるかもしれないし。
I turned reluctantly to leave the warmth of the school building behind me. What's up, Eiichi? He stood as still as a frozen statue, staring ahead blankly.
いや、今、幽霊いなかった？
What in God's name are you joking around about this time?
いや、ほんと、階段のとこに誰かいたんだよ。そのお化けは、こんな顔だったかい？いやー！ってバカ
Usami does look like an apparition at a glance.
まあ、見間違いかね。
We turn once more for the door. We returned to the school's entrance, but Shiratori wasn't there. It's already 9.
あれ？
Usami suddenly kneeled down next to the gate.
このケースってなんすかね？
Tin? It was a long cylindrical canister.
中に望遠鏡とか入ってますけど。
Will you quit just opening up strange containers?
すいません。爆弾の可能性を失念していました。
It's not what I meant.
これって水葉の天文グッズじゃないですかね。
Huh?
いえ、取っ手についてる可愛らしいキーホルダーに MS ってサドマゾってこと？正解。
Right, Shiratori's initials. Only, why would she up and leave something like that lying around?
トイレにでも行ったんじゃない？
Even then, you wouldn't just leave valuable equipment in a place like this. We all tilt our heads in confusion.
そういや、自分だって水葉の携帯番号とか知らないっすね。
If you don't have it, you better believe the two of us won't. Did something happen to her? The school seems deserted. Tomenbetsu's track and field grounds in the city gym are nearby, I guess, but the closest residential district is actually quite far away. I hear sexual predators loitered around these parts in the past. Surely she didn't. Tommy's cell rang again.
またユキです。はい、もしもし？
Usami's expression clouds over.
水葉と連絡がつかない？
She repeats Tokida's words so that Eiichi and I can understand the situation.
いや、こっちにも来てないよ。門の前に水葉のものらしき望遠鏡があるだけ。
With her phone in one hand, Usami squatted down near the spot she had found Shiratori's telescope.
わかった。ちょっと探してみる。
It seems the call is over.
なんかやばい予感がするぜ。冬は変態も合法的にコートを着れる時期じゃん。
Ignoring Eiichi's worries, Usami stares firmly at the canister on the ground. Should we start by looking through the school?
これは
Just as Usami was about to say something. I could have sworn something had grabbed my heart. Usami moved instantly. She dashed through the school building where the scream had originated. Shiratori! I run alongside Usami.
どういうこと？あの窓からです。
Screams continued to pour from the direction Usami indicated with her finger. The staff room. I leaped through the school entrance and ran up the stairs without taking my outdoor shoes off. Hurried footsteps echoed from the end of the corridor beyond the creaking borders of the darkness. Usami's speed was amazing. She jumped 3 to 4 stairs at a time and arrived at the staff room on the second floor in no time.
悲鳴がやみました。
Even while talking, she shows absolutely no signs of being out of breath.
まずいです。
The end of the screen indicated that either her mouth had been covered or she lost the ability to resist. The scream rose again from the staff room before us. My legs twisted at that unexpected voice. Miss Noriko's anguished face, a face bathed in fear and confusion, was pushed against the door's glass pane. It was clear that she was being threatened by someone. Some thug was holding her hostage in the darkened staff room. For whatever reason, he was trying to harm her. Suddenly, a sharp light flickered in the darkness. It was a knife, fearsomely reflecting the tranquil moonlight. A hand covered by a black glove shot out for the half-crazed teacher's neck. She pleaded, crying.
浅井さん。
Usami spoke while staring at the staff room door.
出ましょう。
But
ここは引くしかありません。
I guess it can't be helped. We can go straight to the police. Miss Noriko's face in the little glass window suddenly became displaced by that of a thug wearing a ski mask. As he held Miss Noriko's arms behind her back, he shouted again. Its voice. And his stature, too. This thug is my classmate. Hashimoto!
ユキを呼べばいいんですね。
そうだ。さっさと話をさせろ。女は俺に恥をかかせやがって。
He waved his knife around and kicked the door wildly.
早くせろ。
Usami glanced at me.
出ましょう。
All we could do was cooperate with Hashimoto. There's a thug holed up in the staff room.
ナルコ先生は？
She was taken hostage.
白鳥も
Looks like it. He said if we call the police, they'll kill them both.
浅井さん、ユキに再度連絡しました。大至急こっちに来るようにと。
Usami put the phone down and I asked her a question. What do you think Hashimoto's motive is in all of this?
わかりません。
She said it plainly. I think he had planned on sneaking into the staff room for some reason.
何か
Such as to look for proof that the director had been accepting bribes. Hashimoto is the vice principal's son. Don't you think he'd be a little ticked that his father was the only one arrested?
それは動機として考えられます。
ちょっと待ってよ、橋本ってバスケ部の橋本か？
Yeah, it is. The same Hashimoto that wrote that nasty message on the blackboard a few days ago. He's ordering us to call for Tokyo.
なんで？
I don't know, but it looks like he's trying to get revenge.
水葉は無事でしょうか。
Usami idly glanced at Shiratori's telescope lying on the ground. Shiratori's safety isn't guaranteed. Was she assaulted here, then dragged into the school building? And if he decides to take Shiratori hostage, then is his motive somehow related to the director?
だから幽霊見たって言ったじゃん。
Yeah, probably. For once, I wish I'd listened to you. Hashimoto snuck into the school, his face covered by a ski mask. I imagine it would look like a ghost. Are we going to call the police? That was the $1,000,000 question.
あの様子では本当にのりこ先生を殺しかねませんが。
I thought so too.
当然これは学園生が人質を取って校舎に立てこもるという大きな事件です。我々が素人探偵を気取って解決しようというのはおこがましいとも言えます。
You think? Is Usami trying to keep her distance in light of the Miwa kidnapping incident? Why do you think he wants to speak with Tokyo?
そこが引っかかるんです。
Usami's eyes narrowed.
犯人の要求が例えば理事長に警察への出頭を求めるものだとしましょう。だとしたらたとえ交渉相手が警察でも構わないはずなんです。
Yet he told us not to call the police. I suppose our best option is to play a little wait and see until Tokyo gets here. But should we really be hanging around doing nothing? Not even calling the police? What should we do? Hashimoto says he'll kill the hostages if we call the police. Of course, that could just be a bluff. However, what if someone really gets killed?
ちょっとまずいって、俺ののりこ先生が死んじゃうよ。
There's no way I could shoulder that kind of responsibility. What should I do? I'm going to wait for Tokyo, definitely. I bite my lips and announce my decision. We had best wait for Tokyo, at least for now. I look up at the school building. Usami spoke up as if to gauge my reaction.
私もユキを待つべきだと思いますよ、浅井さん。
There was a kindness in her gentle tone. I felt like she was trying to shoulder my anxiety.
なるほど。橋本くんは私に恥をかかされたと言っていたわけね。
Oh no! This is not good. Bye.